I live in sunny Florida and with my husband and my children, my granddaughter, and I am so excited. I've been in the plant-based lifestyle. I've been plant-based for 27 years. And even though for 27 years of eating plant-based, I realized that I had to take it to another level. This year, I realized that as I got older, I wasn't able to just exercise for 2 weeks and the weight fall off. I realized that even eating a plant-based diet, if it is heavy carbs and you are stressed, and if you're eating just not enough fruits and veggies, that you can start having effects of either aging or either just stress. So I decided, welcome everyone, thank you for coming. I decided after going through grief in January that it was a time to just take my health in control and just nip it in the bud. And I started juicing. And I've been juicing ever since. I mean, I juiced before because I have one of those old juicers, if you are in this for a long time, called a champion juicer. And so I've had Champion, I've had Breville, you name it, I have had the juicers over the year, the Green Star. And but I would juice on and off. Or if there was a crisis, like I juiced before when I almost died, when I went to have my son
every
David
day,
years ago. Can you guys hear?
and hopefully I can get on that mess.
Okay, hold on, hold on. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Kay, is that Kay? Is it you? I'm hearing someone. So after, I'm telling you a little backstory, and I know some of you have heard it, so I won't be long. I went to have my son, and because I was 38 at the time, and they wanted to do a C-section because I was late. It was 2 weeks late. They were like, you got to do something. And with guilt, I didn't want to, but just feeling guilty and everything, I went for it. And they nicked my intestines in 2 places. And they did not find out until 4 days later, when now I'm septic, on the brink of dying. And they had to do emergency surgeries, put me into medical induced coma. And then they literally, after a month, didn't see that I was going to improve. They had me sign a waiver that they would not be accounted for. A nurse brought it to my attention. She sneaked and brought it to my attention that this is what they had you do. We made it known to the hospital. To this day, I've never gotten a bill. They just let me go in peace to pretty much die. When I got home, my friends rallied around me. They came in, my family came in out of state, and I had some close friends who literally came to stay at my house, and they juice. They gave me juices because the doctors did not expect for me to go to survive. And within 6 weeks, I was well enough, go back to the to the hospital for my checkup, and the doctor was shocked that I walked in, looked, I was glowing, and he could not believe. He had to call a team of medical students to come see what he would say. Pretty much, he was telling them, I'm not supposed to be alive, not medically speaking, because it was 4 days that they had cut my intestines. All the feces was pretty much in my abdominal cavity, and it's a miracle that I'm alive. To sit long and short of that, I knew the power of juicing. And so I implemented in my life on and off. Today, it's not about me, though. It's about you all. You can experience, if you've never juiced before, it's your first meal, you will be able to experience what I'm talking about. Juicing is beneficial on a cellular level. It goes deep, it heals deep inside and detoxify the body. I believe I wouldn't be alive as well had it not been for juicing. And there are many people who have been able to turn around chronic disease with juicing, even when they're saying you have to take medications for the rest of your life, or they're saying that, look, you have months to live. They go juicing, and definitely. I just want to also pause and say, all this that I'm telling you is not to trump your doctor. I believe in doctors, they have a place. And I'm not giving any medical advice because I am not a doctor. I'm talking about life experiences. I'm talking about things that are documented if you dig deeper, but I am not overriding what your doctor will say. So I'm just putting that disclaimer out there. I want to thank you so much for being here. I am so excited for us to embark on this life-changing journey. I know it's going to be life-changing. And every time I do it, I get benefit. I feel great. I actually don't even want it to stop because I dread going back to eating regular food, because a lot of times you don't know what's in the food. And we are going to dig deeper into it. You really don't know unless you grow it yourself, unless you grow the food and cook it yourself. When you get that ingredient, you don't know what they've sprayed on it. You don't know what they've coated it with a